Hi, everyone, and welcome in. So, today's reading is for anyone who may be struggling to understand why life feels so chaotic right now. My intention and the focus of this reading is for all of us to find the path toward healing and resolution. But before I begin, I want to mention that these are merely my interpretations of the cards. I encourage you to ask yourself these questions and look within for the answers. And with that, let's see what the tarot has. I will put the name of the deck I'm using today down below in the description box. Couple more shuffles. Also, if you're interested in a free 3-card personal reading from me, email me with your question. My email address is also in the description box below. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do things a little differently than I normally do. And I'm going to fan the cards out and let my intuition pick the card. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First question is, what can each of us do individually to help initiate healing for the collective during these challenging times? Okay, 3 of Wands. I hope there's no glare. I am in a completely new house doing this, so we'll see how the lighting is. Well, with the 3 of Wands, you can start by looking towards the future. Start focusing your attention and intentions on what could be rather than how things used to be. Notice how he's looking ahead. This card is often referred to as the waiting for your ships to come in card. He's not looking behind him at what's in the past, and nor should you. Also, notice that he's holding one wand. Wands in the tarot represent what we want. Could this mean that he's holding on to it for security or comfort because he's uncertain of the future? Sure, that's part of it. But his desire to take focused action now towards a better tomorrow is stronger than staying in his comfort zone. A cue or prompt from this card could be, what do you envision a better future looks like, and what action can you take to make it happen? What tangible steps can we, the collective, take to stay grounded and balanced when everything is shifting in the world? Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Pentacles, by the way, represent our physical world, what we have. And aces are about potential and new beginnings. There is great potential now that this shift will bring in a new beginning for humanity here on Earth. the new earth, if you will, and in universal consciousness. In the tarot, the hand coming in is the hand of the divine, who is offering the pentacle to those who are willing to learn its meaning. See how the hand is coming in from the left and going towards the right? This symbolizes out of the past into the future. That's why I use the word potential. The goal is in sight, but it's in the distant future. I know this may sound crazy and corny to some, but if we all can stay grounded in the belief that the better future we are envisioning, Three of Wands, can and will come to fruition, even in the midst of chaos. And then balance can be restored and a new way of life can emerge. All right, let's keep going. Could the global unrest that's happening now be a tool used as a distraction to divide or control us? All right, Four of Wands. Okay. I am a little surprised to see this card show up here. Typically, this is a card of celebration and stability. All right, give me a second. So what I'm getting is two things, actually. Yes, I can see that this could be a distraction tool in the sense that they are using certain events or gatherings to appear like a celebration of sorts, which in turn is giving off a false sense of security that could be seen as a distraction to keep the public from looking deeper into other things. Wow, that was a mouthful. And the second is, from the unrest and struggles, great successes will be achieved by the people and for the people, which will be a cause for celebration. Milestones will be reached and stability restored. I can see the duality and the irony here in these two interpretations. I think it's rather fitting, actually, for what's happening these days, because we need to find order in the chaos. Okay, let's move on from that energy, shall we? How should the collective respond instead of reacting to the turmoil happening? High Priestess. I like that. In the tarot, the High Priestess is known as the Great Seer and the Keeper of Secrets. See how she is sitting still with her eyes closed? There are distractions all around us, but she isn't bothered by any of it. She doesn't let outside noise guide her, nor does she need external validation. On her lap is a sacred book of knowledge. Notice it's not open. She doesn't need what's in it to influence her. She connects with a higher source, the divine's energy, which I personally believe is within each one of us. She has learned to trust her gut. She listens to her inner voice. She uses her intuition and looks within herself for the answers. She knows when to speak and when to remain silent. We all should embody the High Priestess's energy now. And the last question: how can we, the collective, spread love and be supportive of each other right now? Ace of Cups. I like this card here. We have 2 aces. That's great. Cups in the tarot represent our emotions, what we feel. Remember what I said earlier about the hand coming in on the Ace of Pentacles? In the Ace of Cups, this is also an offering from the divine. One difference though, this hand is coming in from the right, the future. This is a gift we are receiving now that has the potential to change our present time. I understand the thought of offering a stranger, especially one you disagree with, to see your vulnerable side and to connect on a deeper level with them. I understand that that can be a hard concept to digest for some. But try to be open to this. Aces are about new beginnings. Try to allow the new to come in. See this offering as a fresh start to a brand new day. Try to see this as a cleansing. It's time to cleanse the old patterns and approach the world in a new light. This is how we can share and be supportive of each other right now. I love that message of the Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close the reading here. If you like this reading or it resonated with you, then please consider clicking that like button and subscribing to my channel. This not only helps my channel, but it also helps others to find this video. Thank you all so much for being here today. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.